What's up? We're back home and we're back to winning. No more winning or losing games in 4 moves. And we're playing white. Egypt, yes. Panzanani. Yes, I know that's not how you pronounce it. I have not had good luck branching out into the Italian. I've had an idea to play. Had lots of ideas. I had an idea to play something to learn a slightly more offbeat opening that I'm not comfortable with, so I can get comfortable with new positions. The knight c3 is a move there. Bishop c5 against the Panzanani is a straight up mistake, according to the engine. Fairly certain I should just push. What about pinning? I'm going to try something. I'm going to pin. And, you know, this brings ideas of knight to e5. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit better than the balcony. Okay, so now I just go here. And he has problems, right? I've never played this. Not even once. And if he goes bishop here, I could literally just go queen to ah5. Or another potential idea, he comes bishop here. I take, he takes, I take, he takes, and I come here to queen a4 with a fork on the bishop and the pawn. However, it doesn't really work as much because he could just take the knight, so. All right. Oh, I think I have a little tricky queen h5 right here. If he blocks, oh wait, that doesn't work because the knight could take on the same on the g6 square. There have to be some tactics here. Let's go ahead and alleviate a little bit of this pressure. If he goes knight to d4, I castle. The only way I can castle. Okay. Because if not, no, this is bad. He takes. Yup, I just hung a piece. Oh, buddy. Yeah. And he knows it. He knows it. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. This is getting too tricky. Okay, so a neat little note is one thing that I, especially on when playing the Ponziani, one little thing that I try to do too much of is like play tricks, because it can be pretty venomous. But I often get losing positions trying to play tricks instead of just playing good positionally. And I'm better at not doing that nowadays, but it does happen time to time. Alright, so we're just going to play this. What is this? What is this? He plays c3, yeah. Yeah, this is not going very well for me. And he can now fork me. No, he can't. He can, but my bishop will hang. Props to him for finding good moves. Won 2 games in a row today, quite convincingly. It would be nice to get to a point to where I do win as many games. Online as I do, or sorry, on the laptop as I do on the computer. So he should probably develop his bishop. Not there. That would be stupid. That would be a move that I would make under the current playing abilities that I have. Yeah, he found a good move there. I'm just trying to play fast at this point. Break the pin. My rook's hanging. All right, well, we're just gonna start over, and we're gonna make it a goal to play as if we are as good as we are. So I am gonna play the Caro-Kann. And we will play the Gotham version. Knight to c6 is the move here. From here we pin. He pins back. We push e6, threatening this. He will probably bolster here. And develop the knight. We'll get one of the pawns. At any point, and he's playing very accurately. At any point you can come here, of course he does that right as I say it. He did blunder this. You know, if I would have forked right here, I believe that is like extremely venomous. I believe I forked right there one time and then lost the game in like 5 moves. I could be very wrong. Interesting. So attack the queen. Can I do that? Sometimes I see better players than me. It seems like they push f6 and then build up. Okay. So he probably just brings the rook here. If I pin. I'm gonna try it. Definitely gonna try it. So if he brings a rook there, I'm just gonna take the pawn, okay. At least get my pawn back. And then if I can castle here, I think I'll be alright. So I will castle as well. Or should I go here? Is this more accurate? I think it is. Almost has to be. Breaks the pin, also guards the knight or the bishop. Kind of is a bit pressing. You know, like I can get it to where we're, you know, I'm threatening take and take. Kind of like the guy did to me last game. So he should probably take my knight with his bishop. Seems like a very reasonable and good move. What is that? Okay, What about this? What about this? Okay, I think I need to take with the pawn, right? Yeah. Keep guard of the bishop. Pawn is guarded. The king or the queen is attacked. And if he doesn't guard this knight, defend the knight with like his queen or something, the knight is mine. Yeah, so okay. We kept it simple. We followed good and known principles. Can also push this pawn here. And we, it looks as if we've grinded out a pretty good little win here. It saddens me to say that, like, I don't think I should just take this because then I have to deal with not being able to castle. So we're gonna do this. Oh no, I can't castle. Can't castle either way. I'm gonna go here. I could also push this pawn, but I don't think there's anything wrong with bringing the knight here. Okay. Let's play a bit accurately here. Queen to b5. If he goes here, you know, we can always take twice. We don't have to worry about the fact that the queen is guarding. Thanks to everybody who's viewing my videos. Thanks to everybody. I mean, for a video like this, it's longer. You know, sorry about that. Thanks to, and appreciate all the likes, the comments. I met a guy named Darsha, was it? In Kansas City. What about, and he was cool, it kind of made a friend. I think I'm gonna come here with a check. And then try and get my bishop to safety. Not gonna go here because that would be a bad move. I'm gonna go here, and if nothing else, I can take back if he takes with rook. Okay, looks like he's gonna not do that, and what he's gonna do is take my rook now and then probably try and slaughter me with this queen check. Okay, so he made a big mistake right there. I'm just gonna get safe. And he's not gonna have anything here pretty soon. I mean, that's tough. He's making it very complicated. I think he knows. Like, he had to keep me, like, he had to make it fatal while his queen was infiltrated. And he hasn't done so. I have to make it to where my rook can coordinate as soon as possible. I think I'm gonna go here. Gives my queen shelter, but also allows, or my king shelter, but also allows it to guard the rook. And for a nice change, I'm dead even on time. I think we're sitting pretty here. Okay, I'm actually cool with that because that's like a triple, quadruple fork. I don't think he has any like forks of his own, so yeah, I'm gonna go here. Could slide the queen over and guard this pawn. Actually, might very well do that. Oh, actually, a nasty. Okay, so if he doesn't guard, and he does. Okay, that's fine. We win a pawn. Win a pawn with guarding one pawn and attacking his rook. The idea was going to be, and I think I'm going to win this game fairly easily. So the idea would be to check. He comes here, and then anything that I do from there is discovered check. I think that would be pretty fatal, but yeah, we're going to go here. I don't think he has any like forks. His queen. Okay, well, that's a little. So we're gonna go. Interestingly enough, my knight going here defends, but I think this is a bit better. We're gonna do this. Rook to f8. Maybe ideas of queen c5. No, definitely not knight to d2. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna try and trade queens right here, and I could go right here. Threaten. What? Okay, what happens if I go queen to c2? He can actually go queen to b5. I don't see what he has. I'm gonna go here and just try and trade the queens. And then should be easily winning. I don't know, then he can win the pawn. it might not be best for me to trade queens. I mean, because if... Alright. So now we're going to kind of threaten, like, X-raying through the night to, threaten mate. I'm trying to check for tactics every move. That's why I like kind of pause and stuff. Like, I'm not quite to the point to where I can spot every single one of them really quickly. So these are situations that are complicated enough to where, I mean, you know, you can... Okay. I'm calculating... Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do it because of time. But I'm calculating queen to e5. He comes... this is his only legal move, actually. b1. And then this is a check afterwards. Knight to d2. That might actually be mate because the c file is covered. Yeah, this might just be forced mate. Yeah, right? These squares are covered by the rook. These squares are covered by the queen. This square is covered by the knight. And the only legal move that he has to stop my check, yeah, of course, is... Yeah, good game there. It's unfortunate that it wasn't the first game, so according to my viewing statistics, a lot of people won't see this. But go ahead and check the accuracy. Yeah. So yeah, I went from the phone doing well to the laptop doing not very well. So we're not getting... Yeah, it was a low accuracy, 68%. All right, that's it for today. Thank you everybody for, like I said, the continued views. Hopefully, now that I'm back to my original contractor that I worked for, get a lot more rest, a lot more normalcy. Hopefully I'll come up with more ideas and have a little bit more energy for y'all. But for tonight, that's gonna be it. Gotta go get a workout in. Got my natural bodybuilding shirt on from ages and ages ago. And my shoulder kind of hurts. The two are related, I promise you. Thanks guys, and have a good night. Take care.